Hello, everyone. I am Rhonda Hall, and today I felt compelled to do a daily reflection um, because why? Let's see why. Because my why is because I am confused and wanting to be clear. I am aware of what I know deep down, that all is well regardless of the circumstances. And yet, oh my God, can the circumstances be so bizarre? Um, it's a dance. And I heard someone say at one point, if the gorilla still wants to dance, then dance. That sometimes you're called to do the best you know how in the given moment until you can stop. There are times, I guess, where it just doesn't seem wise to stop midstream. And from computer issues, it's like wanting to take steps forward and my computer isn't working, or the yellow ink needs to be replaced. That's the small stuff of the small stuff. I'm thinking of who just popped in for me is my dear friend Richard Carlson, who wrote Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. And he passed unexpectedly. This was quite a while ago now, and I know that one of the books that he talked to me about wanting to write was like, well, what about the big stuff? Because there is. And I know for me, I've been the setbacks that I've been experiencing seem minor compared to the call that I got from my daughter at about 12:30 p.m. a.m. 12:30 a.m. this morning, that her dearest friend's husband passed. And it was unfortunate circumstances, and my daughter could hardly catch her breath as she was waiting for her ride over to be with her friend, who has two boys that are my daughter's age. And so to be 40 and have something, it's one thing to have something, a tragic, to have a loss, an anticipated loss, or a loss that your ego mind can justify and wrap itself around to some degree. But to have a tragic loss that seems, that you wish could have been avoidable, or somehow wish you had had control over. So today is a perplexing conundrum day where I am fatigued and my body is complaining about that. And yet in that deep down place, I know it's all okay. And I also know that it's a co-creation. It's a collaborative, mutual thing that happens with the universe or the divine or that magical mystery tour energy that is observing, the observer who is observing me, observing, being this and walking through this. it takes listening to the clues rather than just sitting down and feeling like the victim of all of these different shifts and changes that are happening. And do I have the courage to pay attention to what my body and my soul are telling me, or am I just going to run with all of the thoughts in my mind about what I should do, what I have to do to try to control a situation or push something through? So today it is a gorgeous day outside here. And then I can look at the weather report and see that all around the country, it's really, really unexpectedly hot. So there's this bizarre dichotomy that I don't get today. I just don't get today. So I will walk through today with as much grace as possible, with my heart's ears attuned, and doing my best to honor my body. And despite everything that I think needs to be pushed through, I'm going to be far more gentle today and listen to the whispers. Listen for the whispers, as my dear friend Jana Stanfield has in one of her songs. Listen for the whispers. That's what I'm doing. So I wish you strength, I wish you grace, and I wish you courage today. And I pray for that for myself and for my daughter and for any and everyone who is facing the big stuff today. Thank you.